Hi guys, it's Allie. Welcome to another Thrifty Thursday, where I visit a local thrift store in search of tingly items to share with you. So as you can see, this is a little bit different from my normal setup, and that's just because I wanted to do a very quick unboxing for you of my brand new brush set. And that's just going to be very quick, and then I'm going to switch to a different view, and I'm going to get real close up and sample my new brushes on you. So if you are not familiar with Thrifty Thursday, there are 3 simple rules that I have to follow. Rule number 1, my purchase has to be $5 or less. Rule number 2, the item that I find has to be not only tingle-ready, but also something that I will use for the foreseeable future in my own life. And rule number 3, I have to donate something of my own each time I visit the thrift store. Something that I'm no longer using but might be of benefit to someone else. So, today at the thrift store I found this beautiful brush set that had not been opened. And typically I wouldn't buy cosmetic products secondhand, but this was apparently never used. So I'm just going to open it up for you real quick with my little knife. I looked it up and found out that this set, new, retails for about $25. Or it did when it first came out. And I got it for $2.99. And it's a limited edition. I think that, I'm not sure if you can tell from there, but they're all very sparkly. So I believe that they were a holiday brush set. So it comes with this little clutch case. I'm not sure how to open it actually. There we go. You can store your brushes in here or use it as a little purse. I want to show you this one close up. It's kind of sparkly. And I like this one a lot too. It's a stippling brush. And I've been wanting one of these. And I've never had one before, so now I finally have one. Okay. So now I'll show you these up close and sample some of them on your face. Hi again. So now that I have unboxed my new brush set, I thought I would try them all out on you, if that's okay. So let's check them out. So I love the case that came with the brushes. Super sparkly. I like all the glitter. can't believe that I found this for $2.99. Versus the $25 that it retails for. That's awesome. So let's try out the brushes. Okay, so this first one is just a powder blush brush. The handle's all black and sparkly. I think this set also came in sort of like a silvery, sparkly color. When I looked it up online, I saw a silver one. And this is so soft. When I get new makeup brushes, I like to shampoo them just to get them all clean and ready to use. But I also sometimes like to use a conditioner because I feel like it makes them super soft and blush. But with these, they're so soft already, I don't even know if I would need to do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna try these out on you. I really like brushing videos. I find them extremely relaxing. And I know that for you gentlemen out there who don't wear makeup, so typically don't have occasion to have your face brushed with makeup brushes, I know for you these videos might not be your favorite because maybe they take you out of the ASMR experience a little bit, because as far as role plays go, you can't immerse yourself as much in the role play since you're not typically getting your makeup done. But I just want you to know that even though these are makeup brushes and they're very glittery, that I want you to feel perfectly comfortable and at ease while I brush your face. And since I don't actually have any makeup on these brushes, and this is not a makeup role play, you can just think of it more as a relaxing face brushing session with a friend. And fear not, because your masculinity is still very much intact. This is just a soft same applies to you girls who are not fans of makeup. I didn't mean to exclude you. Maybe you're a girl who prefers not to wear makeup. In that case, my message is the same. This is just a soft, gentle face brushing session with your friend Allie. Let's try out our next brush. This is what's called it has different names. I call it a stippling brush. And the purpose of a stippling brush is to create kind of an airbrushed look with your makeup. And the way you use it is to kind of dot it like that. And because it has all these teeny tiny little points, the way it applies your makeup is that it creates a bunch of teeny tiny dots instead of like a swipe of makeup. So it's good for, this kind of brush is good for foundation, and but it can also be good for blush and bronzer because it does a really good job of blending. So I'll just do a little stippling on you. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. I know a lot of people like the sound. So I wonder if the stipple, stipple, stipple sound is good too. Let me know. Stipple, 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 stipple. It's hard to say over and over. Stipple, 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 stipple. I've never had a stippling brush before, but I've wanted one, which is what made me most excited when I found the brush set at the thrift store. Because I have been needing new makeup brushes anyway. I had a great set of them bought for me a couple of years ago, but they've had a lot of use, and it's good to replace your makeup brushes every couple of years. And mine were getting pretty worn out, so when I saw that set for $2.99, I knew that it would be the perfect Thrifty Thursday item, because I will definitely make use of these brushes for the next couple of years probably. And also, it's been a long time since I've done I'm pretty consistently amazed each time I visit the thrift store for Thrifty Thursday, because I'll be looking and sometimes I'll start to feel a little worried and discouraged because I'm not finding anything that really stands out to me, and then each time when it seems like I'll never find anything, some perfect little item or items jump out at me, and it's like fate. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. I'm going to move on to the next brush. Even though I like this one so much, I'm very excited to have it. Oh, the next brush is something I like too. It's something I've been wanting. Okay. Now this brush is a foundation / concealer brush. Personally, because it's kind of on the smaller side, I probably won't be using it as a foundation brush because it would take a long time to get all of my makeup all over my face. So, I think it's probably best used as a concealer brush, just for specific areas like under eyes, around my nose. It can get kind of red sometimes. Blemishes, that kind of thing. I love this brush because it feels so smooth. But the tip is, the bristles are really sturdy. So this is good for liquid makeup. So let's try it out. I'll tell you a little bit about my day. I've had a really good day. I woke up early and went to a workout class that I never tried before, but I was invited to try it for free, so I went. I woke up a little bit early and ate a granola bar, drank some water, and then I went to the class, and it's called, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a kind of like a Bollywood dance exercise class, which is awesome because I love Bollywood music. I love like Indian culture in general, especially Bollywood. There's just something so like dancey about that music. So I really enjoyed the class. It was about 45 minutes long, and it kicked my butt. Oh my god. It was really tough. But I really liked it. The instructor was she's really sweet. And she had like long braids, and she was really energetic and fun. And she's a mom like me. And at the end of the class, she told me I did really well. So that was nice. So that was like a really great way to start my day. I'm one of those people that if I'm going to exercise, it's best if I do it first thing and start the day that way. Otherwise, I don't know, I feel like I just get the most out of it if it's early in the morning. And it's how I begin my day. Let's brush down the bridge of your nose and over your eyebrows. And your chin. So, that got my day started off on the right foot. And then, of course, I visited the thrift store and found my awesome new brush set. My sparkly brushes. And I worked for the rest of the day, and I got my son and made dinner, and he watched Sesame Street. While I kind of picked up, got some tasks done. And now here I am. So, it's been a really good day, really productive for me. In case you were wondering about my boring life. But I did enjoy the workout class. I think I'll go again. At some point. Okay. We have 3 more brushes to try. If I saw this brush set in the store, Target or what have you, for its normal price, I actually probably wouldn't purchase it. Because $25 is, it's not a lot, I know, but for me it's kind of a lot for only 6 brushes and a case. I mean, I guess it's a pretty good deal. Especially because these brushes are pretty decent quality. But, as you might have learned about me recently, I'm a big fan of bargains. You might even say I'm kind of cheap. But I just don't believe in spending a lot of money on things that aren't really like necessities. So, if I'm going to spend money on things that aren't necessities, I'd like to spend as little as possible. Which is why this price was awesome for me. Okay, so this is just a basic eyeshadow brush. Pretty straightforward. This is good for just kind of layering on color on your lid. Or glitter, maybe. If you're into that. I don't wear a lot of glitter personally. But glitter's kind of in my opinion, it's kind of a nighttime look. And I don't have a lot of So I wanted to tell you guys this. This week, or weekend rather, I have committed to making some cake pops for a child's birthday party. So I'll be doing that probably Friday, tomorrow. And I'm thinking about filming some of it for you guys. I thought maybe it would be kind of trickery, because I have to do pretty detailed, meticulous work with my hands, because they're going to be Mickey Mouse shaped cake pops. They're going to be really cute. But I have to do that, so I thought I might as well possibly film it and see if anyone enjoys it. So I'm not sure 100% yet if I'm going to do that. But feel free to let me know if that's something that you would enjoy, and maybe I can make it happen. If time permits. I'm looking forward to making them, because I've never made Mickey Mouse cake pops before. I make cake pops all the time now. Just something you might not have known about me. And the Mickey Mouse ones are going to be fun because they have little ears. And I was going to make 2 dozen, but the mom of the kid whose birthday it is emailed me this evening and changed it to 12, which I'm sort of relieved about, to tell you the truth, because 12 cake pops takes a very long time to make. Especially with the Mickey Mouse detail. So that's kind of a relief. So I'm gonna make those and bring them to her house on Saturday morning before the birthday party starts. I'm looking forward to it. I had some cake pops that I made at my son's birthday party a few months ago. And it was a Sesame Street themed party, because he's just all about Elmo. And I made Sesame Street character cake pops. And they're really cool. And I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. But they took forever to make. The Big Bird ones were probably my favorite. For Big Bird's beak, I used 2 little candy corn. Candy corns kind of like stuck on top of each other and stuck to the face part of the cake pop. And it looked like a beak. But before I stuck them on, I had to dip them in a yellow candy melt stuff and let it dry. Oh, yeah, those took forever. Luckily, the Mickey Mouse ones are not quite so detailed. second to last brush. This one is really cool. It is a pointed eyeliner brush. And at first glance, this looks kind of thick and maybe not. Thin, pointy enough to be a good precision eyeliner brush, but I watched someone's review video of this exact brush set, and they said that this brush in particular does a great job of picking up and applying a gel liner, and it gives a very precise line since the tip is pretty pointy, and it's the same kind of feel and structure as the concealer brush. See how they're kind of stiff? They're both kind of sturdy. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I don't have a gel eyeliner currently, but I might just get one the next time I need eyeliner. I think this brush is really small and dainty. I use a liquid liner that has a tube and a brush already with it. Okay, let's try it out. This could also be a good like face painting brush if I wanted to do little intricate designs. When I was little, to help me relax or fall asleep, my mom used to run her fingertip down the bridge of my nose, like this, really softly, and it used to really like put me in this sleepy trance. It was wonderful. I try to do it to my son, and he just gets annoyed. He doesn't like it. But he's different from me in some ways. He's not a very cuddly child. He can be, but it doesn't last for long. He likes to have his space and be able to roam around. I'm an incredibly cuddly person, and I always have been. So I always want to hug him and kiss him and snuggle with him. And if we ever watch a movie together, I always want to kind of have him in my lap or next to me under a blankie, but he won't have it, not for long anyway. The only time he's really cuddly and needy with me is when he's sick. And know, it's too heartbreaking for me to really enjoy it then because he's not feeling well. I hate to see him feeling sick and feeling bad. So then even when he's being cuddly, I can't enjoy it. Oh well, that's what cats are for, I guess. I like this brush a lot. I'm gonna make little dots. It's like I'm drawing freckles on you. There's a little mustache. Beautiful. How about a little goatee to go with it? Gorgeous. Okay. Let's try out our very last brush. And then we'll say goodnight. Okay. Now this last one is an angled crease brush. That means something to some of you and absolutely nothing to others. So I'll explain. One eyeshadow technique, it's one that I like a lot actually, is to kind of contour the crease of your eyelid with a darker color than your lid, or the color that's on your lid. And in order to accomplish that, you want a brush that's specifically designed for the crease, otherwise you won't get the effect quite right. So that's something that I like to do with my makeup a lot. And it's a neat trick for people who have kind of what's it called? I think it might be called a monolid. And I sort of have that, so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can really, but the part of my eyelid that I don't know, kind of covers my eyeball isn't very big, and on some people it's bigger, it's more pronounced, and I have less of that going on. But that's something that I don't actually really care for about my own face. I want more of a kind of hooded, big, sort of sleepy eyelid, because I think that looks really sultry, but I don't have it. So what I do to sort of create the illusion is I use a crease brush and put kind of a darker eyeshadow in that crease area, which makes it look like my eyes are a little bit more deep set, so it makes my eyelid look bigger, if that makes sense. there's a neat trick for those of you who wear makeup and want to create kind of a deeper eyelid effect. Just get a dark color with a crease brush of some kind and kind of back and forth like that, and it'll define that for you a little bit. So yeah, you want to do kind of that motion all through your crease. For those of you who do not wear makeup and don't want to emphasize the crease of your eyelid, right now I'm just softly stroking your eyelid with my brush. I'm not applying makeup. Just giving you a nice eyelid massage. Now this one's angled. You can see the angle of it, the shape. I've never used an angled crease brush before, so I'm interested to see how this works. I just use sort of a fluffy eyeshadow brush, which is good for that. But I'm interested to see if maybe, because it's angled, it'll be more precise. I like makeup. I like all the cool things you can achieve. One of these days, for the ladies and gentlemen who are fans of makeup, I would like to do, and I've had this as a request before, I'd like to do a tutorial on myself of how I do my makeup, little tricks I know. I'm no expert, but YouTube has taught me a lot about makeup techniques, and I would love to share what I know for those of you who are interested. If this brush had eyeshadow on it, I would not be running it down your nose, I promise. That would be crazy. But since this is just a nice face brushing session, we can do it. Well, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed this week's Thrifty Thursday. And that you found it relaxing be seeing you again.